viewers. Sharat Kumar here, Economics faculty from Shakthi International School. In this 1000 steps video activity, today I have come up with another concept of national income and accounting, that is the precautions. So precaution need to be taken into consideration while measuring the national income. So today I'm going to talk about some of the precautions need to be taken while measuring the national income in an expenditure. Okay, let's get into the discussion part. I hope you could able to see my screen sharing. So let's see some of the precautions need to be taken into consideration. In that, number one, expenditure on intermediate goods will not be included in the national income. As you all know that any of the expenses which has been incurred on intermediate good will not be taken into consideration in national income accounting. The reason is, so already this value been already added into the value of final good or value of final expenditure. If you reconsider this intermediate cost, it will lead to a problem of double counting. That is the only reason why you will not take intermediate cost as a part of national income accounting. So we have to ignore the cost which has been incurred on intermediate. Okay, this is the first precaution. The next precaution is transfer payments are not included. As you all know that transfer payments or transfer incomes, they are unilateral transactions. So something received by someone without any consideration. Okay, so in that scenario, that cannot be part of national income accounting. So that should be ignored. Why? Because there is no any productive activity being taken place. It is just unilaterally. Okay, in that case, none of the transfer payments or transfer income will be included. So this is the second precaution. And number three, we have purchase of second-hand goods will not be included. As you know that second-hand goods, nothing but the good which is already been used by someone, it's going to be bought by somebody else. So that means this is not newly produced. This is not sold for very first time. So that cannot be treated as a part of national income accounting. The reason is when it was brand new, when it was very firstly produced and firstly purchased, by the time they took this value as a part of national income accounting, now they not. Okay, second-hand goods should be ignored. But the what and all the commission, brokerage being generated through this operation, that will be taken into consideration. Why? Because here some service has been generated by some agents. Due to that reason, we have to take this commission and brokerage into consideration, but not the value of second-hand goods. This is the third precaution. And the fourth precaution is that purchase of financial assets. Financial assets, nothing but shares, debentures, bonds considered as a financial assets. The value of these financial assets will not be taken into consideration. So the reason is only this much. Through this operation, there is no any good and services being produced, and there is no flow of any goods and services. We are just a paper work, and there is only a change in the ownership title, nothing more. Okay, so due to this reason, we not consider any of the financial assets into the national income accounting, just because there is no any productive activity being taken place. But the commission and brokerages which has been generated due to this operation, okay, those commission and brokerages will be taken place. The reason is some productive services has been generated. Okay, this is the fourth precaution. The next fifth one, we have expenditure on own account production. In an economy, there are some production take place for self-consumption. If anything being produced or anything being used for self, by the time we are going to take the imputed value of those goods and services, and we will make it as a part of national income accounting. For example, owner-occupied houses, then even you can take this into consideration, like the wheat which being grown by the farmer being used by his own family. Okay, so here and all, we will take the imputed value. Why? Because just because they are being an owner, they never going to pay anything for such kind of goods. By the time economy will take the imputed market value of those goods and services, and they will add it to the national income account. Okay, so these are the some of the 5 precautions need to be taken into consideration while you measuring national income in this expenditure method. I hope this video was informative for you. So let me try to come up with another interesting and informative video. Until that time, take care. Thank you.